What's up, y'all? Coach Arch here with Forever Young Films, and this is the recap. Let's get active. All right. Thank you all very, very much for tuning into this edition of the recap. I am your host, Coach Arch. If you haven't already, please do me a favor, go and like, subscribe, comment down below. On this edition of the recap, we're starting things off in district. District is in full swing. So we pulled up to 4 different games. We have Stratford versus Spring Woods. We have Cy Ranch versus Langham Creek. We have Tompkins versus Seven Lakes. And we have Clear Lake versus Clear Falls. Not in that order, but those are the games we were at. Those are the games we'll be checking out today. So without further ado, is that how you say it? Is that the right way? Anyways, without further ado, hey, let's get into some clips and let's get active. All right, first up, Stratford on the road taking on Spring Woods in a District 17 6A matchup. Luke Hatcher getting things started early. This was an interesting game, right? Because you had Sean Wells 2023 going up against Keanu Dawes. That was the matchup that I wanted to see personally. Unfortunately, Sean Wells got into foul trouble early. Look, message to the players. When you see the way that refs are repping the game, you have to be the one to adjust. They're not going to adjust to you. So he was in foul trouble. Stratford got off and running. Right here, defense to offense. Tristan getting it in for the lay. Right here, you see Sean Wells getting back in the second half, getting him a dunk, trying to keep his team in it. But there goes Keanu Dawes for Stratford. Too much Stratford in this one. They end up winning 51-31 to get a big district win. All right, next, huge matchup in District 24 6A as Clear Falls goes on the road to take on Clear Lake. There we start things off, Aiden Wood with a nice reverse. And look, I've been on record saying I really feel like Clear Lake is one of the best shooting teams in the area. Unfortunately, on this night, they did not show that. Right here, you see Alex Lee for Clear Lake getting the steal and then getting the layup. This young man for Clear Falls came off the bench. Zach Walters knocked down some really, really tough perimeter jumpers. But this was the story of the game. Big Corey Kelly for Clear Falls, along with Javon Murray, getting rebounds, particularly on the offensive end and second chance points. I mean, they were really effective down low. And in the second half, you had Orlando Horton Jr. playing like Orlando Horton Jr. I mean, he got the He-Man pose right there with the flex. He ended the game with 31 points. He led all scores for Clear Lake. Right here, you got Alex Lee. He was the high scorer for Clear Lake. He ended the game with 20. Von Wells chipped in with 19, but just too much Orlando Horton. He was getting his teammates involved. That's Javon Murray that I mentioned before right there. And Clear Falls ends up getting a 13-point win. Hey, congratulations, fellas. Really, really well executed game. All right, next. I had to park down the street and walk a little bit. That's how packed this game was, but it is okay because I need the steps. All right, you got Tompkins taking on Seven Lakes and the Seven Lakes Crazies, who was going crazy after Tahad Davis, followed by Grant Van Hooser, opens the game up with 2 3-pointers. Right here, Big Joel for Tompkins. Really, really good to see him back on the floor, even though it was in limited minutes. Right here, Big Sean DeBose was a man, getting a rebound, getting a putback. Right here, you have a couple of 2024s back-to-back. That's Luke Coffran for Tompkins, and then this is AJ Bates for Seven Lakes. Anybody that knows or have been following what I've been doing knows that I'm high on AJ Bates. Right here, Carmelo Yacobu of Tompkins with one of the bright highlights for Tompkins, getting the dunk, but just not enough. Ethan Van Horn looking like Keith Van Horn from the corner, knocking down the 3. The Crazies were going crazy. Look at jump, 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 jump. I mean, atmosphere was electric. Good job by the school. Seven Lakes took a lead, never looked back, ends up winning 69-52. All right, finally, District 16 6A matchup between Langham Creek and Cy Ranch High School. Two of the strongest players right here. You got Dubam Manecki for Cy Ranch taking on Big Paul for Langham Creek, who just got the layup right there. Langham Creek really had a good defensive game plan. They wanted to limit Dubam's effectiveness down low, so they ran a zone, tried to run the shooters off of the three-point line. But Mikey Hawkins right here finding Justin Norris for three. FYI, I am hearing that he will be making a commitment announcement soon, so stay tuned for that. Ryan Moore for Cy Ranch turning defense and the offense, getting it up to Dubam Manecki for the slam. And then I guess Ryan Moore was like, if I'm gonna keep stealing the ball, I'll go in and I'll slam it myself. So this was a low scoring game. Both teams kind of tried to figure out a way to string together some buckets. Right here, you got Kobe Raspberry of Cy Ranch, who just announced that he'll be going to Graceland University. Congratulations, Kobe. He knocks down the long perimeter jumper, and it kind of looked like Cy Ranch was gonna run away with the game, but no, Langham Creek made it tough. And speaking of tough layup, Mikey Hawkins, he yells and screams and gets back on defense, and Cy Ranch ends up with a low scoring but close win, 44-40. And let's see what you got here, Mikey. Mikey, you knew I was recording. Come on, bro, you gotta make that one. But anyway, Cy Ranch wins. All right, that is it for this edition of the recap. Thank you once again. Thank you all for tuning in. If you haven't, please like, subscribe, and comment below. Let me know where I can get better, okay? And this week, another busy week, okay? Tuesday, a huge matchup. 19-6A, District 19-6A, you have Seven Lakes taking on Mayde Creek. I will be in the building. I got to see that for myself. So that's a big matchup on Tuesday. Wednesday, we will be at the Cy Falls versus Langham Creek game. On Thursday, it is Ladies Night Out. Yes, we're going to check out the ladies from Houston Christian as they take on St. Agnes. On Friday, we have Seven Lakes versus Cinco Ranch, and we will be wrapping things up Saturday with a huge matchup in District 24 6A as Clear Lake takes on a very, very good Dickinson team. So got some good matchups this coming up week. Y'all please stay safe. Hopefully y'all had a really, really good break. But yeah, so that is it for this edition. Everybody, please be blessed. Please stay safe. This was the recap. I am Coach Arch, and this is Forever Young Films. I will see y'all in the gym. Deuce.